Liverpool's contract strategy: Salah, Van Dijk, and Alexander-Arnold poised for big deals. Here is a new version based on your provided content. Liverpool FC faces crucial contract talks. The future of Salah, Van Dijk, and Alexander-Arnold. The world of football is no stranger to high-stakes contract negotiations, especially when it involves some of the game's best players. For Liverpool FC, the futures of three of their most valuable assets, Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, are currently in flux, with their contracts set to expire at the end of the current season. This situation has sparked widespread speculation, leaving fans, pundits, and experts on edge as the clock ticks down to the crucial January 1st, when the trio will be free to negotiate with overseas clubs. Trusted journalist Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Liverpool expects to secure breakthroughs in negotiations with at least two of these stars. But the ongoing uncertainty around their futures is far from over. The contract dilemma, a triple threat for Liverpool. With all three players' contracts expiring in the summer, Liverpool faces a pivotal moment in its recent history. The contracts of Salah, Van Dijk, and Alexander-Arnold are set to expire in June 2025, and the club must decide whether to tie down these superstars to long-term deals or risk losing them for free at the end of the season. The club's failure to secure contract extensions before the January 1st deadline could open the door for foreign clubs, particularly those in the Saudi Pro League and other European powerhouses, to negotiate pre-contract agreements for next season. Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian king's future, Mohamed Salah, one of Liverpool's most iconic players in recent history, has repeatedly expressed his desire to remain at Anfield. Yet despite these assurances, contract talks with the Egyptian forward have reached an impasse. Salah, who has been instrumental in Liverpool's successes over the past decade, including their Premier League and Champions League triumphs, has not hidden his ambition to continue playing at the top level. Despite his public statements, Salah's contract talks have been ongoing behind the scenes. Fabrizio Romano reported that while Salah has publicly stated that the new deal is still far away, Liverpool is working diligently to extend his stay at the club. This indicates that both sides are aware of the crucial need for an agreement, but there are still obstacles to overcome. The specter of Saudi Arabian interest in Salah also looms large. Al-Ittihad's bid of over £100 million for the player was rejected in 2023. But with the Saudi Pro League continuing to grow in stature, the potential for a move to the Middle East remains. Salah himself admitted in an interview in 2016, long before his days at Liverpool, that he could be open to a move to the Saudi Pro League later in his career. While his comments were made years ago, they fuel speculation about his potential move to the region. However, Liverpool will be keen to retain their talisman, not just for his on-field abilities, but also for his leadership and influence in the dressing room. Virgil van Dijk, a rock at the back. But for how long? Virgil van Dijk's future at Liverpool is equally uncertain. The Dutch central defender has been one of the Premier League's standout players since joining Liverpool from Southampton in 2018. Van Dijk's commanding presence at the back has been integral to Liverpool's defensive solidity, and he is widely regarded as one of the best center-backs in world football. Like Salah, Van Dijk has publicly voiced his commitment to Liverpool, stating that he would like to remain with the club for the foreseeable future. However, with his contract set to expire, negotiations have yet to result in a breakthrough. Romano has reported that Liverpool is pushing to secure Van Dijk's services for the long term, and the club remains confident they can come to an agreement. Still, with the ongoing stalemate, there is concern over the potential for suitors to enter the fray. Clubs from across Europe are undoubtedly monitoring the situation, with Van Dijk's leadership qualities and experience making him an attractive prospect for many. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Real Madrid's target. Among the three, Trent Alexander-Arnold's situation has been the most publicly scrutinized. As a homegrown talent and a fan favorite, Alexander-Arnold's potential departure would be a massive blow to Liverpool. The young right-back has become one of the most innovative and dynamic players in his position, renowned for his crossing ability and vision. However, despite his importance to Liverpool's tactical setup, Alexander-Arnold has remained tight-lipped about his future. The growing interest from Real Madrid, as reported by outlets like Marca, has placed Alexander-Arnold at the center of intense transfer rumors. Spanish media has claimed that the player has communicated the Saudi Pro League and Mohamed Salah's future, a new chapter in the Egyptian king's career? For several months, speculation surrounding Mohamed Salah's future at Liverpool FC has taken center stage in the footballing world. As one of the club's most valuable and influential players, Salah's contract situation, set to expire in 2025, has drawn the attention of top European clubs, particularly Paris Saint-Germain (PSG), and the ever-growing Saudi Pro League (SPL). The possibility of Salah leaving Anfield has been fueled by reports of significant interest from clubs in Saudi Arabia, offering large sums to attract top-tier talent. Salah's openness to Saudi Arabia Mohamed Salah's potential move to the Saudi Pro League seemed like a natural progression as the SPL became increasingly attractive to European stars. With an ever-expanding financial war chest, Saudi clubs have targeted high-profile players to boost the league's global appeal. Salah, who will turn 32 in 2024, has previously expressed openness to the idea of playing in Saudi Arabia. In 2016, during his time at Roma, Salah admitted in an interview that he could consider a move to the region at some point in his career. However, that was long before he became the talisman of Liverpool's revival and their continued pursuit of major honors in European and domestic football. While his admission years ago has sparked some rumors, Salah's current status as one of the top players in world football complicates any potential move away from Europe. His stellar form, including a 17-goal, 13-assist haul in just 18 Premier League games in the 2023-2024 season, demonstrates that he remains at the height of his powers. The Egyptian king, as he is affectionately known by Liverpool fans, continues to play a central role in Liverpool's attacking prowess, making him indispensable to the club. The reality of moving to Saudi Arabia. Salah's ex-teammates, Roberto Firmino and Sadio Mane, have had contrasting experiences since making the move to Saudi Arabia. Firmino joined Al Ahly in 2023, while Mane made a high-profile switch to Al Nassr following his successful stint at Bayern Munich. While Firmino's time in Saudi Arabia has been relatively positive, Mane's struggles at Al Nassr, marked by reports of dissatisfaction and inconsistent performances, have added a layer of caution. The differences in their respective experiences may cause Salah to reconsider any immediate move to the SPL. Despite the financial lure of the Saudi Pro League, Salah is still a key player for Liverpool, a club with whom he has built a legacy of success, including a Champions League title and a Premier League trophy. His involvement in the club's ongoing Premier League campaign, where they sit at the top of the table, adds more weight to the possibility that he could extend his contract and continue his journey at Anfield. PSG, the European pursuit. While the Saudi Pro League remains a potential destination, Salah's future could also be shaped by the ongoing interest from European giants, notably Paris Saint-Germain. The French club has long been linked with the Egyptian winger, and with PSG's history of signing marquee players in their prime or near-prime years, Salah could represent the perfect addition to their already star-studded roster. Reports indicate that PSG remains interested in Salah, especially given their ambitious plans to maintain their dominance in France and challenge for the Champions League. Despite Liverpool's apparent reluctance to part with their star man, it is likely that discussions with PSG would involve significant financial packages. This potential transfer is complicated by Salah's iconic status at Liverpool and the emotional connection he has with the club's fans. The coming months could reveal whether PSG's interest is enough to tempt Salah to depart from Merseyside. Salah's loyalty to Liverpool. However, the question remains whether Salah is truly ready to leave Liverpool. His status at Anfield as one of the club's greatest ever players, coupled with his pivotal role in their recent successes, makes it unlikely that Salah would want to leave without leaving a substantial legacy behind. Reports from inside the club suggest that Liverpool is desperate to extend Salah's stay, with negotiations reportedly ongoing. While no breakthrough has been reached, Salah's agent Rami Abbas has expressed the forward's desire to remain at the club, providing hope to supporters. Ultimately, Salah's future at Liverpool hinges on both his ambitions and the club's ability to offer him the financial and professional guarantees he desires. With the player continuing to break records and contribute significantly to Liverpool's success, the club will likely push hard to secure his services for the long term. Yet whether Salah chooses to pursue a new challenge in Saudi Arabia, PSG, or continue his storied career at Liverpool remains to be seen. Trent Alexander-Arnold's contract situation.